everybody? It's your girl, Indescribable, a.k.a. Jerrilyn Lake, checking in with my bestie for the restie.
Lynee Monet, and you are listening to the She Said It First podcast and Urban One podcast on the Urban One Podcast Network. Period.
Yeah.
Come on, Urban One.
Yeah. I'm excited. Oh my God. We got to guess it. Y'all never guess who we got in the studio with us today. Guess. Go ahead and guess. You're not going to guess.
Right.
Welcome, everybody. You've seen him on Churchy on BET. You've seen him literally everywhere, all over your TV screens, your phones, anywhere you can see Black people doing comedy. And if it's a little bit religious sometimes, you're going to see this person. Welcome to the She Said It First podcast. KevOnStage.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, daughters of Zion. I feel the atmosphere is in here. We're going to shake the foundation of praise. Indescribable, unimaginable. I don't know what the words are. You know my name. You're amazing, God.
I know that's right. You better give him
You
praise
better
on
fill
today.
it full of the Holy
First of all, the
Spirit
first time I saw
in
your name,
Give
I was
him
like, what? I didn't know because you had chosen
Everyone
different
says
letters.
that.
You
I was
chose
like-
a different
I was like,
letter.
Indescribable. Indescribable.
That's
Get in the
tongues.
bush.
Come on.
Yeah,
You
that
better-
boat.
Quicken.
And then you had a regular black name like Jerrilyn.
Oh,
That's all black name. You know that's Jerrilyn. Yeah.
that is very southern.
Jerrilyn.
Okay,
That
wait,
is-
y'all pronouncing it.
Ain't nobody gonna say Jerrilyn.
But that's what it is.
Jerrilyn.
Jerrilyn.
That is Lynee.
Jerrilyn.
Jerrilyn.
Lynee, when she get real good into a segment, she be like, Jerrilyn. What is happening here?
Jerrilyn.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Kev. I know you got a ton of things on your schedule,
Yes.
so we
Thank you,
not
of
going to take up
course.
too much of your time, but we appreciate you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I
And-
support black women. From time to time.
You know that
I
speaks
said to
to
get
my
y'all some
heart.
water. One of the people in the room was like,
Tell on
he
him.
was like,
Tell
man,
on
I
him.
don't deserve no water.
Tell on
That's
him.
what he said.
You do your
Tell him
podcast
on
and you
you.
get your water after work. I
Okay.
said, not my friends.
And shut up.
Not-
That's what he
Okay.
said.
And
That's what
he
he
said,
said.
he said he might push y'all down the stairs.
That's
said,
what I heard.
wow.
I heard that.
Over
That's
water?
crazy. Talking behind my
Over
back like
water?
that.
That's wild.
Wow.
Y'all should have
Wow.
worked together. And he put my arm behind my back in the elevator. I said, this is a crazy way to introduce
Told
you.
the
He
police
accosted you,
immediately.
He accosted me in the elevator.
That's crazy.
What?
That was crazy.
Grounds for immediate dismissal.
Man,
But
we
I
got
mean,
to talk to somebody.
Other than the physical assault.
Right.
Everything else has been great.
Everything's good?
Also, Jerrilyn don't come down and get you herself. She sent somebody. That's crazy.
I mean, we do got it like that.
I said,
we do
wow.
got it like that.
I said, I'm in
We
the
do
lobby.
got it
Thank
like
you.
that. We
Thank
do.
you.
I said, I'm in the lobby. She said, you'll
No
be there.
manual labor. We don't
You'll
do that
be
over
there.
here. We don't do that manual labor
She
thing
said,
over
I'm
here.
talking right now. Somebody will come get you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait
I
patiently
did.
in the
I'm sorry.
lobby,
And
she
I was,
said.
I was knee deep in some gossip too. That ain't nobody but God telling me you need to keep your mouth off other people because you're up in here doing Satan's work and you got a blessing in the lobby.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
That'll preach
Yeah,
right there.
she
So I know you do. I know you're doing a book tour. You got a lot of stuff going on. You're
Yeah.
doing the Ball Brothers with Tony Baker. You all over the place.
Yeah.
How is it launching this second book?
You know, it's crazy because I'm trying to make the New York Times bestseller list. Very important to me. I don't know why.
Claiming it.
I want to claim it. And this is different circumstances than the first one. This book is successful failure. It's my life story told from the point of view of my losses. Because, wins ain't nothing but stacked up losses for the most part. I think a lot of times social media, we focus on the wins and the highlights, but we take L's. And I think we've shied away from those L's. So I wanted to share, people consider me successful and I consider myself successful, but it took a lot of losses to get there. And we ain't got no target this time. I know your phone ain't real. I thought it was an 18-wheeler honking.
I thought somebody was shooting. I said, Lord, get down. Everybody duck. Lord.
Let me put mine on Do Not Disturb.
My goodness.
That
While
was
we're
so
talking,
loud.
that terrified myself.
I said, Lord Almighty.
Oh, we are all on the subject.
Lord Almighty.
Okay, turn that off.
Yes.
But
Oh, my goodness.
times have changed. Like my first book, it was me and Melissa. We had that going for us. It was our first book together, so we had that going for us. And Target was open, and the blacks could go. Blacks can't currently go. And I'm with my people.
Right.
Right? But Target bought a lot of books.
Yeah.
So I got to go and do the podcast. I got to hit the streets. And that's part of the, if I make it, it'll be in spite of, which is really the story of, my life. It's the things are not always easy. And you have to jump over, around, through, whatever you got to do to get around the obstacles. So this time I'm like, okay, what can I do? Who has podcasts? Maybe I can go the podcast route. Because last time I did a lot of my own podcasts, but that's really just my audience over and over. So I was like, let me see who podcast I could do. Jerrilyn got one. Her and Lynee got one. That one, the urban one.
That was the urban one.
That's the
That's
urban,
the urban one.
Jerrilyn and Lake got that one. That's the urban one. They got waters, cool water.
Yes, of course we do. And so I love to hear you talk about all of the things that you're doing, right? And also overcoming failure and still being successful.
Yeah.
But me and Jerrilyn love to talk about going to go talk to the lady, right?
Yes.
Therapy. We
Yes.
also get on some people here about like men just don't have those real down to earth conversations like women do. So in reality, like, how are you for real, for real?
I'm good. Am I? I think I'm okay.
See, are you?
That's what I said. Like, well, wait a minute.
Now we don't know.
Now, because you're not
Exclusive.
sounding
You heard
too
it here
sure.
first.
Are you
KevOnStage is
sure?
not okay.
Listen, I'm a proponent of therapy. I went to individual therapy for me and myself. I went to couples therapy for my wife and I. Both were better. I was actually just talking to one of my employees, and I realized the way I was handling that conversation, I was a better person as a result of therapy. Right? I'm a funny person. Excuse me, funny person, kind person, but I can be a bit of a jerk sometimes. At certain times, I can be a little bit. You can cuss.
I haven't seen any evidence of that. Sure.
No.
Go ahead. Drop an F-bomb.
I can be a little. I'm not an F-bomb.
Don't do that.
Girl, I love them. But I can be a little bit of a dickhead sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Especially about my art, right? Like I'm very protective over things that I don't do well yet. And I was talking to my employee, and he was, sharing something with me, and it wasn't anything I did wrong. It was just like he was like, "Yo, if you do this, it's easier for me to do that." And because I'm trying to be a better husband, I recognize the same way my wife would be like, when you do this, it makes me feel this way, or I felt this way when you did this. So that approach can apply to other people. And in general, therapy should make you a better person to others and a better person to yourself and a better understander of yourself. So I think that's probably my thing as a man, growing up as a man and then as a black man, therapy was kind of like a two strikes. Like you, as a man, you weak. As a black man, you weak. There was a fear that women would, consider you weak. And also there's the actual problem of access. Therapy is not cheap and it's often not covered by your insurance.
That's so true.
So there's a reason why your pastor was your therapist and your financial advisor and your doctor, because niggas ain't got it. That's why only the black church, we need a lawyer in the courtroom, doctor in the sick room, because we need Jesus to be everything.
Don't have him anywhere else.
Yeah, we
Gotta go there.
White people have a lawyer.
We had Target before. Target was Target. Now that's a bullseye for you.
That's a bullseye
Come
for
on.
you. So white people been going to see the lady.
Absolutely.
Black people we ain't been able to go see the lady. And then you have the stigma attached to that, and then you had, the stigma attached to being a man. It's funny, one of my favorite shows is The Sopranos, and he was a mob boss who was having panic attacks. He was like, "This job is stressful, man.
Absolutely.
Like, they be trying to kill me."
I bet.
He had mommy issues. He had stress from his job. He was having panic attacks, and it was highly you can't do that in this line of business. Now, obviously, it's not that dangerous for us, but men don't want men to consider them weak. So much of being a man is the appearance of what other men.
I literally had this conversation yesterday.
It's so true. Where do women fall on that totem pole?
Let me get to you. No, I'm going to get to you. I thought it was men. I thought it was women.
I never thought it was women. I just want to know where they fall at.
They're beneath men.
For sure.
Beneath men.
Exactly.
In the how we look.
us.
The whole pause thing, give it a rest.
Yeah.
I made a video just yesterday talking about a roller coaster. Right? It's a new roller coaster in Cedars Point that went down like this and it was disconnected from the track, and then it tilted and reconnected to a broken track. And then it was like that. It hung over. And I said, I love roller coasters. I want to ride that from the front of the car. And see? And this is what happened.
had to pause. I know.
And this is where black women reinforce it. This is where black women come and reinforce that.
You paused intentionally,
because
Kev.
I'm talking about the roller coaster.
You know what you did.
I did it.
You know what you did when you did that.
When I first made the video.
No, you gaslighting me. I don't like to be gaslighting.
I ain't gaslighting you. I ain't got no gas. I ain't got no lighter. I'm talking about the roller coaster. We know the scariest in the front seat of the car.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's although we're doing this in jest, that really be men really be like, I can't eat no hot dog. I can't eat no batter. What are men gonna think? Like, it's low key. I've been toying with this idea. I think it's actually not manly to let another man decide how you react to so many different things.
I would
To the
agree.
point where a man don't even have to say it. What he might say
Yeah.
is enough for you to not
Never do it. Yeah.
Like, bro, are you dumb?
Yeah.
Like, men be out here not even drinking drinks they like. Because
Like a martini?
Martini, lemon drop.
Yeah.
Because a man supposed to drink old fashioned. Old fashions
Speaking
taste
of drinking, I seen your beer series.
Yes.
You've been cracking me up with that.
terrible.
I know. It's
And I don't
hard to
care
like
if you-
beer.
Yes,
is.
it's awful.
It is.
It's an acquiring taste.
And old acquired.
Acquiring.
She said it's in progress.
It's inquiring.
She said soon and very soon.
That's exactly what I said. I know what I said when I said it.
I love me some country people. It's an inquiring taste.
It is.
Next question.
Moving right along.
Moving
And
right
what else
along.
was said?
I said
So what was?
I said. So what was?
So what was?
But like that part of it is low key goes to like part of my comedy. Like, I am silly. Like, a lot of men can't be silly,
Mm-hmm.
right? And my brother-in-law, perfect example. He from here, Decatur, sold drugs, hard, like beard, fight, had guns, you know what I'm saying, went to jail.
Oh.
He really is not that guy. But in this environment, he felt he had to be that guy because that's what he was taught. That's how he was socialized. Like, you know what I'm saying? We trap. That's how we get it out here. You know, we trap. He moved to LA. His wife got a job at Netflix. He started working with us. And he's like, Kev, you trapping legally. Like, you making
I like how
good
you
money.
put that. I like
Yeah,
how you put that.
you ain't got
Yeah.
the, you can make money selling jokes, going on tour. He's my tour manager now. Amazing tour manager.
Wow.
He used to work in logistics as a maintenance man. He used to have all these jobs. The skill set's the same, really,
Absolutely.
in selling drugs
Apply to what
and
you
running
do.
a Fortune
Yeah.
500 company.
Yeah.
Like, those people, because think about it. If you Pablo Escobar, you running a Fortune 500 company that is also illegal. So
Right.
you are twice as good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to have all the skills of running a business and then all the skills of avoiding capture.
love
You're
that.
twice the CEO.
Yeah.
So imagine if you didn't have to worry about police.
you really
Right?
can go
So
hard.
black men are just like, a lot of times we are, because of how black people are treated in this country and oppressed and all that stuff, and the lack of equal access to the labor market and stuff, we're forced to do things that are legal or less than, but the skill set is still the skill set. Administration, you know what I'm saying, organization, it's the same thing in selling drugs, running gyms, or tour managing. So logistics, those are all transferable skills.
Right.
You know
Love
what I'm
that.
saying? Sales, branding, marketing. But as he got away from that part of life, and I'm not just saying Atlanta, I mean, like, that part of life exists in every city. He just grew up in Atlanta or Decatur. I don't know. You guys are so particular about it here. It's just.
I'm from Memphis originally.
Clay
so
Cole.
I'm out
This
of it.
ain't Atlanta.
And I'm from the DMV, so
Okay,
I
perfect.
don't got nothing to do with none of that.
But once y'all get here, everybody
They
kind of
change a little
You know
bit.
what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But transplants are a little easier. But he was like, he'd be silly. He's an actor. He's a musician. He likes country music. You know what I'm saying? So there's all these facets to him that were covered up by, gotta be real nigga out here, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Wow.
Like, nigga, we getting out the mud, nigga. And he was telling me one time, he was like, man, we out here arguing over land we don't own. Like, nigga, Decatur.
Over this
cuz.
side of the street
That's
and
true.
that side of the
He
street.
was like, bro, we don't own any of the. Jay-Z
Yeah.
talking about that in the song. He's like, we don't own either of these. When we beefing over this, he was like, this is stupid. We arguing over where I'm from in Atlanta, where you from in Atlanta, and our parents are renting. Right?
And poorly. Not to be evicted.
Right.
Almost homeless.
Exactly.
So I think just being yourself, whoever that is, because like even think about rap. Rap is poetry.
Yes.
Niggas are poets.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think Tupac tried to let it be known.
Yeah, that nigga, he was actually writing poems, but you really are an orator and you're a poet. You're an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, niggas is dying over rhymes,
Yeah.
haikus, similes, metaphors. You really think about
Songs.
niggas is
That's
dying
Right.
over
When you really right, when you really put it like that, it's like, oh
and
my God.
songs.
Yeah.
You're dying over couplets.
Yeah.
For what? So I think if we were able to be more of ourselves and be comfortable being ourselves and accept the criticism that comes with it, then we'd have less problems than we do. And that's why I'd be like, I'm who I am. People consider me corny. People think I'm gay. I'd be like, this nigga's just that happy. That nigga probably gay.
Nah, you can't,
You can't
be
be
happy.
Nigga just happy raising his son. And I'm like,
Wow.
He's such a good father.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta be gay. Most
gotta
of us
be
are
gay.
deadbeats.
Like, because I'm not like a fighting nigga. Like that's not my persona. But most people aren't. Even street niggas be scared. They'll tell you like a scared nigga kill you too.
Oh, that's the worst one.
That's
the worst one.
Wallow and Gilly were talking about that. He's like a scared nigga is the worst one because he'll kill you out of fear.
Yes.
So I just saw this video went viral in Philly. I don't know if y'all saw this from the Ring camera. They had like a shootout.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I did
And
see that.
I don't belong.
Nowhere
Yeah.
up in there.
Nowhere near that. And the women are attracted to men who do that. Men feel like they got to do that. Brothers and sisters in Christ,
Leave me out of it.
leave me far from that. I'm not real.
Please take me out
It
the
was
group chat.
terrifying
Yeah.
to watch.
To watch.
Jesus. Yeah, they was just.
Because imagine you like, these are the girls you're attracted to, so you don't want to be no punk. And you also literally might die if you don't.
If you don't do
Yeah.
it. Right.
Don't do
Because everybody
that.
like, oh, he didn't shoot. Now you know
now,
what I'm
and
saying?
we got you on camera
Yeah.
being scared.
Oh.
So now
Yeah.
niggas got to act out like,
That's crazy.
I would have lost all my reputation. I'd have been like,
First of all, I would have ran. I would have been at the house.
there's nowhere to run,
Girl,
Jerrilyn.
I would've
I'm
been
on
on
a
No,
flight.
Jerrilyn.
I would have never
I'm
been
hopping
there.
on the flight. I'm out of here.
I've never been there. There's nowhere to run. It's literally bullets. These people are
Yeah.
like piled up on each other. So I just say all that to say, like, I'm okay being like, I'm not no hood dude.
Right.
Like, I'm a church boy who grew up on military bases. I've been safe and saved majority of my life.
I know that's right.
I don't do those things.
Yeah.
But that's how you should be, though. And I think
Yeah.
the beautiful part is knowing when to just let up a little bit. Like, I think sometimes we get into stuff when we're younger because we want to impress people. And,
Yeah.
you know, we want to be accepted.
Yeah.
But the older you get, the more you realize what people think about you
Don't
it-
matter.
Like, we say it as a cliche. We're like,
Yeah.
oh, what people think about you don't matter. And nobody cares until you grow up and you realize you can't pay your mortgage with
Yep.
what people think. You can't advance your career with
Hello?
what people think,
Yep.
unless the people that think it keep you from having a career.
Mhm.
But you
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
Like, aside from that, you know, like, just be. Somebody told me once, just be who you are, and the people that respect that, they're gonna come and find
Yep.
you.
People,
Yep,
and
they will gravitate to you
they
for
will
sure.
find you. Y'all have a great podcast. I've seen a lot of your clips. They're very funny.
Thank you.
You don't have to have everybody in the world to have success.
Hmm.
No artist, Beyonce, Stevie Wonder, Bono, Elton John, nobody has all the fans.
Right.
Taylor Swift, she made.
What about
hun-
Michael Jackson?
No,
I just feel
Now,
like.
there's
now-
some people that don't like Mike,
girl.
Well, I can understand.
and they probably like Prince, but that's a
And
different
even,
discussion.
even before the
I mean, yeah.
allegations, people were like, Prince is a better musician. He
Mhm.
plays all the, like, it was Michael versus Prince. You
I
had to choose
know,
a side.
forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
No one, not God. God ain't universally loved.
That's true.
The devil ain't universally loved. He has his proponents. Satanism, people be going
Oh, I
to-
know.
Yeah, that's
I
wild.
know.
Nobody, no, everybody don't love ice cream. Like, no matter what it is. Water. People don't like water. Like,
That
nobody
and
drinking
that
no
right
water
there
ever.
is where you lose me.
Right.
Because anybody who don't like water, you got
That's
to
why
go
when
and
you
get
be
up out
around
of
people
here.
and they just be itching for no reason, they don't
They
drink
don't
water.
drink water. I can see that too.
Ain't no bugs
I can
in
see
here.
that too.
Why are you
right?
scratching?
Why you just and that pissed me because a fly land on you. Why that fly land on you? Out of everybody
Linus?
is.
Because you ain't drink no
You
water.
ain't drink
Linus,
no water.
you
That's
ain't
why
drink
it's
no
seeping
water.
out your pores. I can
Yeah.
tell what's happening.
That's what it is.
Mhm. Yeah.
So you really just got to find who rock with you and rock with them and grow the people who rock with you. The president does not get every vote. The vice president, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's human nature to want to be liked by all, but it don't work like that.
It just doesn't.
So I just rock with who rocks with me. Because like, if you think about it, like I'm not a hood dude. People like hood comedy. People from the hood can
Yep.
relate to that. That's not my experience. So I don't make that type of content. Not that the content's not needed, because there's people who make that content and people who grew up like that find it funny. And I didn't even grow up like that, but I
And
can
find
still
it
see
funny,
the
yeah.
I can still see the
Yeah.
humor. But if you like hood comedy, then you might not like me. That's okay. I still be selling out.
Hello?
My shows still
Hello?
be sold.
Period.
Come on.
You look, I got enough people who like me to do well. So even I had to let that go because, you know, as a comedian, you got 100 people in the audience laughing and 2 ain't. You eyes will find them too.
I know.
Like,
Every time.
every time.
Every time.
That is so true.
In social media, you do comedy as well?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I've done
So
stand up
so
before, but
y'all
I've
know.
stepped away. Yeah.
So y'all, you see them. Like, I'm gonna make that. Now you laser focus on
Yeah.
that. Social media is just those 2 people over and over and over again. And the bigger and the bigger, you know, y'all know when y'all videos go viral, Once it leaves y'all fan base,
Child.
it'd be like, what?
It's a
Right
wave.
now.
I tell people it's a wave. Everybody loves it at first. After
Yeah.
that third day,
Yeah.
It's
baby.
a wrap.
It's
That's a
done
wrap.
broke
They
contained.
cooking
you.
Now
Yep.
they cooking you. It's on the wrong side of TikTok or Twitter of the
And
internet.
I always tell people, say, I want to go viral. I want to go viral. I said, I hope you like everything about yourself when you
Right.
go viral.
Okay.
Because that's what they going to point
they're
out
gonna talk
first.
about the stuff that you was insecure
And
about
all the
12
stuff you
years
is,
ago.
I'm telling you, you better
What?
like yourself. You want to go viral so bad.
I
It
know
ain't
that's
all it's
right.
cracked up to be.
I
That's
remember
why
we
I
used to-
just
Go ahead.
decided to never grow into my forehead because the way people. Why is everyone laughing?
Well, it was because you said I just decided.
Yeah,
You
you
know
made your
that
mind
ain't
up,
a-
huh?
I
You
had a lot
made
of
that
mind to
mind
make.
right on out.
There was
your
quite a
forehead
bit. It's huge.
I make them don't go all the way to the top.
Yes, I do.
Because
It's-
the way he looking is
It's contoured.
There's more head up there.
I told you.
Go
If you
away.
I
and if
never
I,
noticed
and if I
away.
lean forward.
Oh, that's where the rest of it was. Well, you know I got head meat for days.
But you know, that's like people will come on your page and they will just nitpick. And it'll be, oh, you couldn't iron your shirt. Oh, you couldn't get this lint out. It's just silly stuff that's insignificant. I'm like, did you laugh at the video?
Let's focus on the
Can we
There was a
focus on the
comment. There was a
video?
comment here that was made that should have been laughed at.
Like,
And you're telling me my gums are big. Well, I've known that for years.
yeah, I grew up. With
I grew up with
know.
big ass gums.
Okay, like we know that. Yeah,
It's the
girl,
big
they
gum
love
brigade.
to attack you. So stupid.
The gums have been big as long as I've had them. When the
Big gum brigade.
teeth came in, they protested.
Go
Okay?
away.
You're not giving me any new information here. Okay, gums been big long as I've been alive. All right.
Let me tell you what. It's so funny that you mentioned. Oh my
What's
god.
wrong with her?
I'm sorry.
I've been low key bad built forever.
Oh my God.
I low key.
Low-key,
Like I
man,
went
that's
through my
crazy.
life, y'all. Y'all remember Husky? Husky was a section.
It was.
You had a regular kid, and you had to go over for Husky because you more wide and them regular babies go down. Them Husky kids.
Yours more like this
I
than
was
like
more
this. Okay, I
round.
understand.
I was more round
Thank you
about.
for the
Just more of
visual.
you to love.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all.
Plenty.
Yeah.
So I was Husky for a long time. Then I shot up. I grew a lot over like 2 summers. So then I was thin. Them man boobs was there. They was budding always. I was always budding. You know how little children is growing into themselves. Oh, you budding. We got to teach you about yourself. How to be a
Budding is
woman.
crazy.
My sister was budding. We was the
Not
same.
budding at the same time. Not budding at
few
the
years
same
after each
time.
other, you know, you got to put a shirt on.
Oh,
You budding.
Lord. You can walk
I
around the
was
house
Joe
like that.
Budding. You remember Budding made ham?
Pump, pump.
So I remember, like, even when I was as skinny as I ever was going to be, when I was in 10th and 11th grade, when I was riding my bike all over the place, playing basketball, that was as skinny as I was ever going to be. And in college, the rest of my body found me. Like, I had lost that weight, and then that chubbiness. I had moved from El Paso to Washington. My weight was like, oh, where'd it go? It came back. It found me in Washington. I grew back into myself. So I've been, of 42 years, I'm probably about 3, 4 where I was, okay. The other 38, husky. I bring all that up to say, them folks on that internet, you think I'm 600-pound life. they be hitting me like
They make it worse. It don't matter what it is. They make it that
And
much
then
worse.
you go to that page.
and they look like a rutabaga.
Okay, I'm telling you. All types of
Sat up here looking
silverback
like
gorillas
a
up in there.
sweet
Like,
potato.
Girl, pleasantly plump.
Built like the ham hock.
Where is Dr. Now right now? Like
It
that,
don't make no
my
sense.
600 pounds.
It do, and it always
The
be,
nerve of you.
It either be the frustrating part about trolls is, and I want to know how you handle them. I'm sure you either ignore them every now and then you troll them back, which I think is the best way.
Hilarious.
I got a plan. I'm gonna tell you what it
Because
is.
I love trolling people back, but it just seems like people just get besides themselves. They feel
Yes.
like they know you because I see you all the time, Kev. So I know
Yeah,
you.
they
I know
talk-
exactly
yeah.
who you are, and I
And
know
that's
which buttons
crazy.
to push. And then you go check that page, and baby, them folks don't have custody of
Why
the kids.
is it not private? Why are you letting the public see this?
They don't have custody.
Them people steal from church.
Girl,
Their dog don't even like them. Ran away 6 months ago. You know what I mean?
Yes.
On his 4th baby mama,
Yeah.
and got something to say.
always.
But how do you handle them?
I was going back and forth for a long time.
Mm.
I was going back and forth, and I was trolling. And I realized I'm picking these 2 people out of the audience every time, and I'm missing all
The love.
in 98.
Yup.
I'm missing it. So here's my plan, and you notice I ain't gone back and forth with nobody in a long time. It's been months. Before I respond to it,
Kev, get out of here.
it's been months. I used to do it every day. Before I respond to a negative comment, here's my challenge to myself. I have to respond to 10 comments positively on 3 different platforms. And if I still then want to go back and forth, I can. And by the time I respond to 10 people on a Twitter, Instagram threads, whatever, I can split them up. I got to have 30 comments responding to love, like, laugh, appreciate you, all that stuff. I don't usually have the energy to go back.
I like that.
I love
And
that.
if I want to make a video, I got to do 50 across 5 platforms.
Woo!
And usually I can't even find the comment I'm looking for anymore.
By that
Right.
time, yeah.
And I know part of our society, and this has happened to literally everyone. And honestly, this is going to come off negative, but it's positive. Once I seen they came for Tab and Keith, and I'm like, I get me, because I make jokes about people. Like, I can see a joke piss you off. Tab,
Don't bother nobody.
vegetables and love.
That's it.
Keith, food and his family.
Yep.
When Keith had a negative review, he just didn't even post it. People just kind of sometimes get sick of you winning.
Yeah,
that's what
that's
it
so
is.
true.
It don't have to be
Yeah.
anything else. And it's not even Black people only. It's American society. We want to build you up and then tear you down. I was watching this person made this, I don't remember who it was. They made this point, like if you started a race and you had nobody to root for, you're just watching from the jump. And the person in lane 5 pulls away, you're going to root for the winner first. But if they stay in front, lap after lap, you're eventually going to not only root against them, you're going to want them to lose. Because we always root for the underdog. So hater to lover, the underdog's on top. Power.
It is.
On the rise, we love you. Tiger Woods. Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead and envy me. I'm Raps MVP.
And I ain't going nowhere, so you should get to know me. Sorry, I just had to finish it for you.
Don't you dare apologize
We
for
can't
that.
let a song go.
You can't.
Not here on this
Not here.
podcast.
So I've been preparing for this my whole life because it happens to everyone.
Yep.
And you really gotta just deal with it or get out.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, if I go work at the bank, it won't happen. It will happen in my job. But if I didn't have a social media presence, I wouldn't have this. So
True.
it's part of the job. I don't like it. Nobody likes it. But I don't hate it enough that I'm going to give up my purpose because people are going to be negative. Right? It happens. I remember LeBron James said
Bar
this.
right there.
Big fan of LeBron. He lost the finals. I think it's to Dallas. And somebody asked him, "How do you feel about the people who wanted to see you lose?" He's like, "At the end of the day, they got to go back to their regular life tomorrow.
Ooh.
I'm living my life." Now, mind you, I'm a fan of his. You know what I do the next day? I had to wake up and go to work.
Wow.
I said,
Shots fired.
That shit was one of them.
Dang.
I was one of them. What? I was rooting for
He
you.
talking to me.
Why am I catching
He ain't no
this?
diva.
He ain't no
He ain't no diva.
And I don't even derogatorily, like, either way, you can hate me or think I'm not funny, think I'm corny, whatever. What you can't say is I'm not doing what I love
I know
for a
that's
living.
right.
I'm doing what I want to do for a living. And the fact that you were engaging, I'm doing enough right. And here's the other thing that I had to really sit with this. This changed my mind. So I always wanted to be a household name from as long as I can remember. It never dawned on me that just because you're in every household doesn't mean you're loved in every household. It just means they know your name. And you got haters in that and supporters and people who are just aware. So I had to accept, like, they not gonna love you all. Kev.
Yep.
And you can't stop them from seeing you. I am gonna make it hard for you to ignore. Now I'm pissed.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Because you can block me on social media.
But you
You
still
gonna
don't
see me
see
somewhere
me.
But when that Spectrum commercial
Yes.
comes on and you're watching the game, can't block that.
Exactly.
And
if
the
I
whole
go
family.
viral and end up on a blog,
gotta
you
be
can't
like,
block that.
oh, now
Right.
somebody who follows me done posted my video.
Exactly.
You gonna block your homie?
Exactly.
Right.
You gonna block a billboard?
Yes.
Now I'm gonna piss you off.
Yeah.
Because now I want to make it a game. Like, you can block me on social media, but you can't block your eyes.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So it is hard. You really got to have a mental toughness about you to be able to do this at any level, not just at my level. Even when you are small, you got to do it, but it's worth it versus working at Boeing. Because people hate you at your job too.
That's
They're
so true.
You don't turn them files in on time, that report in. You got beef at work.
That's
That
why.
part.
That's why I do what I do now. Them folks kept firing me. I said, Lord, I hear you.
I was supposed to be an entrepreneur.
I hear you, Lord.
An entrepreneur.
I'm finna get fired, baby. And was.
I
And
know
they
it.
did.
Listen,
and did.
before y'all let me go.
Okay, they got me right on up out of there. They did, but you know that's so important. I know we got
We ain't gonna get through that.
I was about to say, I'm just
Girl,
going. I feel
yeah.
like we should just be talking because
we
I
ain't
have
gonna get
so
through
many
that.
questions.
That
now.
part.
Sure.
I know you just recently talked about how. First of all, let me just go back. Shout out to you for writing this book. 'Cause that's where we started.
That's what I need y'all to buy.
Right. Shout out to you.
Single me out. Go to my link in my bio if you enjoy
Yes.
this podcast.
Absolutely.
Successful Failure. Buy a book, Amazon, whatever. If you buy from an independent bookstore, that earns me more points with the publishing company.
Nice.
But if you don't feel like that, take it on Amazon. I'll take it how I get it. I'll take it how it go.
I'm gonna go get it from
for sure.
the independent.
Do it, but do it early. Don't
wait. He said,
No,
okay.
do it before
now.
this 23rd. I need that pre-sale.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
trying
going
to
down.
make that list.
I'm
Run
going down to the.
Yeah, because since you didn't go down the lobby to pick me up, when you eventually leave, go down to the
Go ahead
bookstore.
and send Walt to go
Since
get
you
the book,
sent-
Jerrilyn.
you
Go
already
send Walt to go
somebody-
get the
Walk
book.
real quick.
Wow.
Need you-
Right.
Go get the
Go
book
down
for us. Since
go
she
get
ain't
the
going to do
book.
this herself, take the little fucking little 25. Go down to the bookstore.
Oh my gosh, I am enjoying this so much. Anytime I've ever seen you, fun fact, I only met Kev one time in person.
Oh, wow.
But it was
Twice.
I only met you one time.
No,
when
you-
I came to film in LA.
And you did my show.
You did.
That was in LA. That was the same week.
Oh.
The hospital and the...
That was the same weekend. Because
Wow.
it was when Mel and everybody did the stand up.
And we did the hospital
That was
week?
one weekend.
He said, I'm moving like that? You didn't even know you had that schedule.
I literally...
I
Those are two
remember.
separate events to me.
Exactly. I remember because Alton texted me. He was like, I know you're going out there to do this, but he said, you want to get on, if you want 3 minutes, I'll give it to you. And I just went down there and I did it. So
I love that.
But after that week, it was like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday situation, something like that. Yeah. And the reason I know this is because I hate LA. And I try my best to never go to LA. Not because I actually don't like the city, but because I have a horrible sinus infection, almost COVID like every
it's
time I come
triggered
back.
every single
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And so, when you're in Georgia, that pollen it wake up in the morning when you wake up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're used to it. But that air out there, I don't know, it does something to me. But I always remember just seeing you not even focus on the failures. Obviously, failures are a part of what you do. But one thing I noticed, it just seems to me like nothing gets you down. And if you don't want to talk about this, let me know. But I remember when your brother passed, we saw this, we saw you going through this. And I was like, he's still going. Like, he's unbeatable. This man cannot be, you know what I mean? Like, he cannot be stopped. There's nothing that can stop him.
I think when he went on to be with him,
Yeah.
he did. He big dead.
Kevin.
He went on to be with him.
Kevin.
But I don't want to. So yes and no. What I did was grieve privately and work publicly. Here's the thing. This is my job.
Right.
Yeah.
Niggas die every day. The average person eventually got to go back to work. So I think people forget, like, if I worked at McDonald's, I'm going to get a bereavement
And you still
day,
maybe.
week,
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Bills don't wait for you to grieve.
So true.
Yeah.
They not like, oh, we sorry for your loss. The mortgage company didn't feel nothing. That nigga died. And he died at the end of the month. That October 1st came around, I'm planning the funeral.
Kevin.
Still got to pay the mortgage on the first. They didn't apologize. No condolences were sent. They was like, yeah, that nigga gone.
Fruit basket.
They got nothing. Does he live here?
But is the money gone? Okay.
Do you want to live
Okay. Like,
here? You know how the house go like this?
Right.
You want to come in? All right, then. Pay what you owe.
Jesus.
So I think privately I grieve and still do grieve. Like, grief is a process that you will endure. I don't think there'll ever be a moment where I'll just be like, man, I don't think about that nigga no more. Right? I don't think that'll ever happen. But I still have to live my life. And especially me and my brother did this together. So I had to continue on doing what I love. And also, for me personally, I think it would have been crippling for me to stop doing what I loved as a result.
Yeah.
Like, I needed, the same way I am there for people, not on purpose, but when people lose somebody, they like, I can go to Kev's page and laugh. The same way they need that, I needed that for myself to be able to continue. Like, I remember I was writing jokes because it's who I am. That's also how I processed this loss, And I had to pay for the funeral. So that nigga died, left me a bill.
I'm crying. I'm so done.
I said, you ain't have life insurance.
Oh my God.
And funerals are crazy.
Oh my. No,
No, it
funerals
is.
are
The
crazy.
costs are
selling
becoming
you-
crazy.
It's
And
ridiculous.
let me tell you what I didn't know. I didn't know the funeral people selling coffins like Cadillacs.
Yeah. Yeah.
They selling you
You
the
can buy
regular.
them on Walmart.com.
Yeah.
To
I
just
can't
put
put my
it
brother
in the
in no
ground and
Walmart.
put dirt over it.
I
Put
said,
it in the
"Mama, I
ground,
gotta
put
put it
dirt
in-
over it.
yeah."
Expensive.
I'll tell
Very
everybody, just
expensive.
air fry me. Send me on the
Put
glory.
me in the broiler. Ain't nobody got to think nothing about it.
Right.
I'm going to save y'all some time and some sales tactics. You already stressed. I'm not
Right.
going to also have y'all trying to
Right.
sell me the
Have to-
Cadillac. I told me and my wife, because we hadn't done funeral planning for each other, because it's like a thing you like to not think about. That nigga died. I said, burn me. Burn me.
Cremation is what I would like.
Oh, that's the word. That's the
Nah,
word.
cook me.
And flip you over halfway
Flip
through.
me over. And I'm 270. You have to cut it up for old Kev. I don't know what the regular thing is, but I know if it's the same temperature, it's gonna take a little bit longer.
Oh, Lord.
Right? But I remember when they were showing us caskets, they did a regular salesman's trick. Oh, here, we can get you this if you just want him to fall out. And there's a non-gasketed, that's the word. Non-gasketed.
What's the waterproof
So
ones?
that's what I said. What is gasketed? Well, if you get this, the bugs gonna get in here, the moisture, they gonna be crawling all over. I said, what? Hey, no, I don't want that for my brother. Oh, well, you come over here. we got the premium select.
Like it was a Tim Burton movie.
Exactly.
Show me the select. Put my
The
brother in
casket 3000.
We can
That is
gasket it,
crazy.
let the moisture in. Either
the moisture
way,
in.
the bugs gonna win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It might take a little bit longer, but you ain't gonna withstand it forever.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole point was that became a joke. How big Houston was, because I'm driving all over Houston. Houston is. I'm processing that and grieving, but I think you kind of gotta live.
Yeah.
You die.
Yes.
And I didn't want to be one of those people who just lost everything about myself. But when I cry, I cry. When I don't feel like I can make video, and some days the video, if it's a non-grief video, I might have cried and then made a video, or made a video and then cried. You know what I'm saying? So, but I couldn't let it destroy me.
And I
You know what
love
I'm
that
saying?
perspective, because all in all, it's like, to me, if you would have stopped, then that would have left like a negative taste on your creating. Like you being a creative, you doing so because you guys did it together. So stopping and never going back to it would have been extremely hard after time of months off. Like you would have probably not wanted to do it anymore.
Unfortunately, I agree with you wholeheartedly. And unfortunately, the gift of a long life is tragedy and a lot of loss.
True.
If you live to 80, 90 years old,
So true.
people gonna go. Parents lose children at birth, in utero, miscarriages. Unfortunately, these little girls in Texas just passed away at a summer camp. Like it's awful. Like tragedy strikes everybody. It's no respect of a person, of income level, any of that stuff.
So true.
And I think we all, like, life goes on. It's not funny, but it's funny. And it's really sobering, the thought. When my brother died and I had to pay for the funeral, which I don't mind. I'm gonna talk to him about it later, but I don't mind. I had to run the funeral on the mic. And when we was in the parking lot, you know what niggas said? What y'all got at the what guy? Who cooked?
What?
Can I follow you to the repast? That's not unusual. After that funeral, we gonna go and eat.
Yeah, of course we gonna eat.
So, and I
But to
remember
ask me
thinking,
is crazy.
yeah, well, nigga, what? They need the address. They ain't get the address.
Oh, y'all done put it in the program?
No, I wasn't in the program. I didn't want everybody coming down to get all the
done.
chicken. Ain't
I
no
was trying to
chicken
say,
everybody.
maybe, I don't know, maybe that might be like
Southern
that
thing,
might be
yeah.
a super Southern thing.
Yeah, well,
Deep
he was a
South,
public
you know.
figure, and the funeral was open.
Okay.
Okay.
That's that.
I can't have all y'all coming
Yeah,
and trying
showing
to.
up.
People was trying to pitch me shows at my brother's funeral.
Y'all gotta do better. Now do better than that.
Now that's a little scary.
At the funeral, Kev, I had been working with him. I kid you not.
That's
Trying to
just
get with
insensitive.
you on. We was trying to do some things. I understand what happened with him. Literally, you know what I'm saying?
Pushed it to
No.
the side.
Condolences.
Condolences.
I talk to you direct.
That's
So I don't want those people coming to the repast.
Yeah.
that's-
Right?
Yeah.
So, but I remember thinking as those cars are driving by, not even funeral related, just it was at a big church, it was at Fallbrook in Houston, huge church. Regular cars are going by. These people, life is moving.
Yeah.
People are going to work, they're picking up their kids, they hungry, they going to the game, they're excited, they
Yeah.
experienced loss, you know what I'm saying? Or they were here 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep moving on. To the point about the book and me totally is I just don't stop. That might be one of my superpowers. Like I just so badly want to succeed that I just don't stop.
Do you ever stop to think that you are exactly where, like, because to me, you're successful.
Absolutely.
To people that watch you every day that don't even do what we do, you are wildly, inconceivably successful. Does that register to you at all?
No.
Oh my goodness. So you're not living in the moment.
No.
You need to live in the moment.
Real quick, right now, we're just going to stop and we're going to give Kev his flowers.
Yes.
Because not only, look, we loved your content for years, but let's be very clear. Kev is a businessman. He has employed people. He is literally giving people jobs. So that's something else to be commended as well. It's not just, oh, he's funny. He is making provisions for other people. And we know some other people not going to say their names.
We'll text me later.
But
On the way down to the lobby. Your first time being in the lobby in a few hours.
And then also like just him being multifaceted. Like you also are writing a book. You just doing so much stuff. You need to, first of all, I'm gonna get on you. And I don't even know you like
get
that.
on me,
but I wish I had a belt on. Because you need to live in the moment. You are not giving yourself your own flowers. Like you should be.
I can't give myself flowers.
Yes, you can. I give myself flowers all the time.
Let's take it down. Let's take it down.
Okay.
There was a lot of braids and waves. Everything was moving. All the hair was moving. First of all, yes, there was a lot of
but women do it all the time.
All the time. You can give yourself.
Buy ourselves flowers all
I'm
the time.
telling you, like you have to praise yourself. You got to be like, man, I killed that. I bodied that. I'm doing a great job. Everything you got to go through all the things you've done and like look at this list. Have you made you need to make a list of all the things. You better find the time.
I'm gonna tell you what. I agree with you. That's all. Take a deep breath.
Okay. Now the way we both leaning, because I wish you would say something.
I agree with both of you.
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna tell you how I work though. When I am completing a project, no matter what, when it's on the like wind down, last 2-3 weeks of a tour, last week on set, whatever the project is, as I'm finishing a book, my creative juices start flowing again for the next thing. I'm always in a season of, using the Hollywood model, pre-production, production, post-production, and development. And I always have something going. Churchy right now, we just finished post-production, right? So that's done. I'm in pre-production for this new show that I'll be shooting at the end of this month. I'm developing a movie that I'll be working on next week and promoting my book, which has been complete. I want to be in this phase until I go on to be with them. So hopefully slower, or producing somebody else's stuff. It don't have to always be me. But the reason I don't rest on my laurels. Yeah. The reason I don't, not just yet, Jerrilyn. The reason I don't rest on my laurels isn't because I don't think I'm not doing enough. It's because I'm always excited about the next thing. And it's my excitement that keeps me going. Like, I just be like, oh, this idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that idea. And I think that's why. But I do have those moments where I'm like, you that nigga for real, Kev. Because y'all know to be public, you got to withstand a lot of negativity.
Absolutely.
So sometimes you got to say, hey, I did this. I completed this. It was hard. Whether it's an award or sometimes the award, it was loud even though you tried to be quiet.
I know. He didn't even
His keys
sneak
jangled.
like a janitor the whole way over there. Every single part of that.
Even if the completion is just you did it. Not that it won an award, not that it changed your life. You just like, low key, people don't even complete things.
Yeah, that's so
true.
true.
Sometimes the completed product is the reward or the award. So I do it. I probably could do it more, but I probably won't do it too much because I just am excited. Not because I don't think I'm worthy or anything like that.
Now that's a spam call.
Now we talked about
everybody else know.
But we talked about it when Lynee did it, and we all checked.
I put mine in my lap.
It was on vibrate. I needed the run of show, so I couldn't.
Do not disturb. You can run it, and it won't.
We don't. You're right. You're right. It's no argument for me, Kev. You're absolutely right. And I'm going to take accountability for my mistake in this moment.
And they say women don't take accountability.
Come on. Instead of trying to make an excuse.
Yeah. Because guess what? You'll take the accountability for the both of us. Thank you, Jerrilyn.
Take the accountability for both of us.
Absolutely.
That's not how that
Thank
works.
you so much. I love you. So much gratitude in the room. It's filled.
Let me get in there. Thank me.
Thank you to me.
Y'all chemistry is just... How long y'all been friends?
Oh, we get this question all the time.
Because y'all
10
chemistry
years.
is unmatched.
We
Really
literally,
think
we
it's
literally
really good.
just have spent the last decade just perfecting, like, working together on stuff. Our moms are actually sisters.
Yes.
And so...
In real life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all cousins for real?
Yeah,
Yes.
she moved up to the DMV when I was, like, probably...
13?
What? Yeah, something like
Real
that.
cousins or black cousins?
No, real
Real
cousins.
cousins.
Like y'all mamas are related.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same
All lies.
dad.
Just lies. Just talking about you know.
See, black folks can't never tell them. Because you know what?
That was great.
That was good.
That was really
I
good.
was with that
Really for
No,
real?
we literally just met to do
a
this
year
podcast.
ago. Like we just met a year ago.
a year ago?
Mm-hmm.
What made y'all do the podcast? How did y'all know it would work?
So our
they brought us
director,
together.
Dre is the one who kind of vetted us out and had us do a chemistry test. And once we did the chemistry test, met her for the first time, and he was like, "Oh, we gotta put y'all together."
Really?
Yeah.
And we be taking trips and stuff. We be doing all types of stuff.
When y'all gonna fall out?
Somewhere probably around...
Like,
No,
as we ponder.
it's funny that you say that because we started a YouTube series called Turbulence, and we make fun of girls' trips. So we go to random places. We did one in LA for the Grammys.
Yes.
We go to random places and we
just
talk about
fall
all the
out.
ways girls fall out on girls' trips.
I love
And
this.
we just
Yeah, that's
started
what
a
we
traveling
did.
series.
Yeah.
I love this. This is
But
great.
me and Jerrilyn are super blunt and honest with each other, and we really have gotten to know each other outside of the podcast. So it's
Ooh,
super.
that DMV.
And what about it?
It came in strong.
right.
That podcast.
And that podcast.
Wow,
And we got to know
Lynette.
each other
Oh my God.
outside of the podcast.
If that DMV said, I don't know if you heard where I'm from.
Okay.
Let me make it clear.
Yeah.
in you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
said content. That's that
See,
Memphis.
now see.
Them people from the South, they don't
see.
respect that O in content.
Glorilla
They
has
gonna go.
spent nothing but kind to
Oh,
you, sir.
yeah. Merz.
I
said
said it
Merz.
one time on accident. You know, because I've been so far removed from Memphis for such a long time. I try to I think I be covering it up.
No, you
Every now
don't.
and then it'll just
Content and
come
forecast.
out.
But we're just honest with each other. Like when we have a problem, it's pretty easy to
I
just
love that.
have the conversation.
This
you
is
know?
a great time. I can see why the podcast works.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's
great.
because
Yeah.
meet us never part. Here telling us about all the wonderful things you got coming up. And again, congratulations on the new book.
Thank you.
Make sure y'all go grab it.
Yes.
Grab that book.
Before the 23rd, we need them pre-sales.
Yes.
But you have become somewhat of a pioneer as far as like releasing your own content on your own platforms in your own way. And I know since we're in the vein of talking about this, would you consider closing the KevOnStage app a failure? Because you talked, I'm sure you covered this in the book, but I know when you released that information, how was
Yes,
that?
it's a failure.
Okay.
My goal was to take Netflix down. Why?
Hold on, wait.
No.
I didn't mean to laugh.
No, so why?
It was hilarious.
I
It was just hilarious
wanted
the way you said it.
Netflix executives to be like, "Oh my god,
Shaking in their boots.
No, that's right.
something is happening."
But you know what?
We're
God
losing
just
subscribers.
God got something else. It's not gonna be that app, but it'll be another one.
It will.
It'll be something
see.
else.
I don't know about that, but yes, it'll be something else.
Right.
But I considered it a failure because I wanted to like be legitimate streaming platform, right? I wanted to make more content, hire more people, and all that type of stuff. A friend actually helped me with this more than I would have on my own. They were like, if you had a TV show for 4 seasons, because the app lasted around 4 years, from late 2020 to 2024, roughly, before it was officially closed. Actually, yeah, 2024, we closed. He was like, if you had a show that lasted 4 seasons, would you consider that a failure? I was like, no, man, that's actually be great. Like 4 seasons is good.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4 or 5 years of work, blah, blah, blah. He was like, well, why would you consider what you built, which lasted essentially 4 seasons, depending on how you count, it could have been more because we did it programming every season for 4 years. And that really helped me because it wasn't what I wanted it to be, but it wasn't nothing.
Exactly.
Right. And I think part of my makeup, and I'm not proud of this, it's just how I am, it's either a win or a loss. And that's not life. Right.
Yeah.
It can be a win until it's a loss. Like Keep Your Distance was very successful, but it was never going to be a long-term business plan because it worked because we were in a pandemic. But because it worked for 2 years instead of 20, is it a failure? You know what I'm saying? No.
That part.
Martin
you
was
wanna
only
know
like
why
5 seasons.
You didn't realize that it was not a failure
Why?
because you didn't live.
Lynee, I said I was going
I
to
don't
see
care
you.
because I'm going to stay right on your ass.
I said
all
I
this
was
stuff
going
you
to
doing
right on
is
your
great. I'm going to remind you every
time
chance I
you
get.
turn around.
I'm going to be right there on your ass.
I'm trying to be better about that. I get that a lot, actually, and I'm trying to be better about that. But also, part of it, if we're being straight up honest, I know where I want to go, and I'm always working to that. So until I get there, it's like, and I don't be like, I'm not doing nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm aware that I've had some success, but none of it has ever been like to flex or to be like this. Like the studio, the reason we bought that wasn't to flex. It was because we would pay less in location fees if we had our own space.
Absolutely.
So true.
And we don't have an editing, you got to pay for editing and all that stuff. It was like, man, we just had this. We would save money. Same thing for the podcast studio. I only got a podcast studio because I was filming at my house. I was doing this podcast that I had guests that I didn't know come in.
Right.
And I had no money for no podcast studio. I used the back room in my house like a lot of people do. Man, this white dude, when we finished his podcast, he didn't leave. He was just talking to another guest that was waiting, and he put his feet on the couch. And my wife was like,
I was about to say, I know she lost it.
I know she did.
we got it.
Yeah.
And my kids was at home. They would come in and be like, oh, my bad. Like, and I'm like, okay, I can't have this kind of energy around my actual family.
Right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't to be like, nigga, I got a podcast, what you got? It's never that for me. It's always like, this is the next thing that makes business sense.
Right.
To scale the business or to make it run more efficiently or more smooth or to help us scale. So that's why I'm never like, look at what you're doing. Because like the soundstage is like, that's dope. My name's on the sign, but it's like, okay, that's also a bill. So there's also a level of stress of like, okay, I got to employ these people. And people, people start having babies. I'm like, wait, y'all making life choices.
Yeah. Why y'all making life choices?
Y'all making life choices,
no,
brother.
Seriously,
what if I fall down and break my leg? I can't pay the bill. You got a child now.
That's something that speaks to the fact that people have faith in you, though, Kev.
And it is faith.
Is it scary?
What? What pressure?
It can't be.
Yeah.
People pay, like, this is my first employee, Josh, hired him in 2018. He's engaged. He bought a house. He has a car note. He's starting a family. I am his longest job of his life. He's 32. He started working for me when he was 25. He was my intern at All Def when he was 20. He's expecting that paycheck to come every 2 weeks. He's planning his bills out. And he's just one of my employees. People are making trip choices. They're taking vacation. Like, they are planning their life based on what I do. Tremendous amount of pressure. Tremendous.
Yeah.
Like, that's why people are like, I'm a boss. Bosses are stressed TF out. Right? People are like, you on the soundstage. Yeah, you know what that means? It means when I rented it to somebody and they couldn't figure out how to turn the alarm off, I had to wake up at 12 and drive up there and lock it myself.
Wow. Yeah.
And I couldn't turn the alarm off either. The alarm was broken, y'all. Nobody knew.
You solved one problem. You got another.
I was up there for an hour. I said, honestly, y'all can just steal. Ain't nothing. Just steal it.
Just take whatever you want.
We just lock the cameras. I'm tired.
Like, I'm tired.
Then my business partner was like, oh, yeah, the alarm got broke. And I was like,
what can you do?
That's what a boss does. This type of boss, people rely on you. So I can't get into it with commoners. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people's livelihoods.
You got stuff to lose.
Yeah,
I got stuff to
absolutely.
lose. Remember Angel? I was talking to Angel one time, and she was like, look, I'm putting my kids in private school based on our arrangement.
You telling me? Don't tell me what you gonna do. I don't
want to know. Are you gonna let me go? Or is this not gonna work out? Tell me now.
Right.
So I can decide what to do with my life. And I said, put them babies in there.
I
and I went home like,
I would have been like, don't do it.
But
reconsider. Read some literature. Sure.
On the subject, you sure?
Okay. Exactly.
It makes perfect sense. But you know what though? I've learned in this industry, and just because literally it's unstable until you stabilize it.
Yes.
And one thing that I learned, God will never give you a vision without supplying you with provision.
Now you love him. You was cussing all up early. Now she want to talk to God.
And I'm going to cuss again.
Minute 56. Now she love him.
And I'll cuss again. But one thing I've never, I've never had to worry because, like, as long as the juices are, as long as them creative juices keep coming to find you, God gonna make a way. Yeah. And so you got to just trust in that. And everybody can go to private school. Kev got it.
Yeah. Take it down. Everybody can't go. First of all, my kids was going to public school. Right. One of my babies was going to public.
Child. And that's exactly what I would have said to her. My kids go to public school. Right. That's what I would have said.
But I think it's like, I do believe that I'm chosen to do what God has blessed me to do. I do have God on my side. And all the experiences in my life have built me for this moment. And I continue to be prepared for the next moment. And I'm glad I took a lot of L's early on. And I'm glad I was able to. The thing I'm most grateful for is that God allowed me to build very slow. Because the not only the like, I remember I never got recognized ever. So I'm going to the airport like anybody else. I remember once I get recognized once in a while, like once a month or a few months. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. And then a video, had a couple of videos and I'm like, okay, I'll get recognized a lot if it's a lot of church people. And then it became like, if you're in these cities, if I'm in Atlanta, South Carolina, the South, I'm gonna be recognized. Now, LA, them folks, boy, they don't know what.
They don't care.
I be forgetting I'm even somebody.
When you go to LA.
I'm talking about people like, how often you get recognized in LA? Almost never.
Wow.
Almost never. I also just do my regular routine. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm glad that like before I started touring, I was at home. Like I was working a regular job. My kids know me. And before I toured, I was like, I just have shows on Saturday. So I'd be gone just Saturday, be back Sunday morning for years. And it's like, oh, maybe I get a Saturday and Sunday. And then when I first toured, my kids came with me a lot. And then they got to the age where they were just like, brother, we don't care.
Do this no more.
We're not
we got our own lives. Yeah.
Unless you're going to London or somewhere cool.
I know that's
like
right.
We're not coming. So
take me for
I'm
sure.
grateful that it's been at this pace. Even if like I blow up, I would have had so much time of not, of having, regular life. But LA is very humbling like that. I was at dinner with Melissa one time. Keanu Reeves was right there. And Tyler, the Creator, was over there.
Wow.
So, excuse me. So it's like, everything has happened for a reason, and you don't know those reasons when it's happening. And that's the part where you got to trust God. Like, that's why the book is written the way it is, because the L's I was taking were to make sure I didn't take them when it really mattered.
That's a blessing.
Yes. Like, I needed to take those L's at $100 and $1,000.
Right.
Sometimes $100,000. There's some stories, and they could beat me out about $200,000.
What? Who is it? That was me.
That's him calling.
That wasn't me.
They beat me out about $200,000.
Hello, he right here. Where's the money? Steven?
Right? And I needed to have that lesson happen at that time in my life so that it would never happen at that scale again. Right? And imagine I lost millions at that point in time. So I believe it's all necessary. It's all part of the plan. And your losses are important too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just as important as your wins, and your losses become your wins. You know what I'm saying? You're a good business person because you were once bad. Like,
that's poignant.
So true.
Yeah.
Come on, Kev.
So true.
I feel like my parents didn't do this. My dad was in the Army. My mom was an entrepreneur, but they didn't do this at this scale. They can't help me. Right. It's not because they don't want to. They haven't done it.
Yeah.
And then social media didn't even exist for them. So they're like,
so true.
Keep going, son. We're proud of you. But like, there's no pamphlet for this. For all of us in our generation, when we were children, the jobs we were doing literally did not exist.
Yeah. Yep.
Podcasting as a legitimate form of income. When we were in middle school, I don't know y'all ages, but y'all close to me. Millennials, you couldn't be like, I'm going to grow up and be a podcaster.
No,
I'm going to be on
never.
YouTube. That literally that's not a thing. Video games was a negative thing. Better get off them games.
Yep.
We should have been on them games.
Right.
Kai Cenat is a gamer who's making more than all of us.
Oh,
everybody combined.
God, that is crazy.
From games.
So
yeah.
Right?
So
but nobody knew that at the time. So I was getting in trouble for what I now get paid for.
Right.
Talking too much.
You know what? But no, that's a perfect way to end this, because like sometimes we never know what we need until we need it. But you seem to be right on time. So make sure if you guys enjoyed this interview, We loved it. Make sure you go grab
Make sure
the
y'all
book.
get y'all books too.
I'm gonna get my
Not
book.
just the audience.
I'm gonna get my book.
Because they'll do it if
mine.
y'all do it.
Well, I'm gonna get mine.
I'm gonna get mine too.
And I'm gonna take a
Because
picture
it's
and post it on.
Yeah, do that.
When I get my book,
Yeah,
I'm gonna post
do
it.
that.
That's holding me
Post
accountable.
the receipt though.
Absolutely.
Because by the time the book come out,
got
it
it.
don't count to the pre-order.
You got it.
I need you to do it during the process.
Look, you said no.
'Cause
Before
I-
the 23rd.
listen,
got
listen.
Stop playing with me.
I got to get on that list.
I got you.
I got to do it.
I got you.
They
Say
don't
less.
think it's possible.
Yeah.
But
no,
it
I
can.
got
We
you.
off to a
can be
slower
done.
start than the first time. And when the niggas can't go to Target either.
I know.
So I got to do all my work ahead of time because I got one chance.
Yeah.
That's all
to
right.
get
It'll
after
just
that.
mean more when you do get those numbers. And
And if I don't, I'm just not going to post. I'm just going to keep on blowing by.
crying.
we're not gonna do
That's
that.
the benefit of having a whole bunch of stuff. Yo, tour, come and see me, y'all.
Just supposed about something else is going on.
I'm gonna post so many videos. It's gonna be a whirlwind. They're not gonna
absolutely
give
not.
I'm not gonna say nothing about it.
We
gonna keep
claiming it. We are claiming
done.
it. We are claiming
That's how
it.
you do it.
This book is going to be on the
very
New York Times
successful.
bestsellers
Yes, it
list.
is.
Make sure you go get your copy today. Lynee, is there anything that you want to share with the people before we get on up out of here? That's it.
Y'all know me.
I love this. More people should say no.
Stay blessed and less stressed. That's it.
That's it. Well,
That's all.
we're going to wrap it up today, folks. Again, that's Kev on Stage. Thank you so much, Kev, for
Thank
being
you
with
so
us.
Thank you for having me.
much.
Thank
We
you.
have loved it so much. You guys, we hate to do this to y'all.
I know.
but we gotta
Although
go.
we've come
I love this.
To the
End of the road.
Period. Come on, you better jump around when they do it. Come on.
Let it go.
Yes.
Baby.
It's
unnatural.
Listen. I need you to get that book.
It got real sexy in
I
there.
know you-
So sexy. Period.
Wait a minute.
I love
They
that.
used to point to that nigga and be like, talk deep.
Right there.
At the show.
Yeah, they did.
But no, seriously, you guys, you know we had a ball. We want to make sure that you guys tune in every Thursday.
That's it.
You can listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. And if you want the visuals, you want to see how we look, you can go on YouTube for that, okay? But you're going to have to like, comment, and subscribe. Outside of that, baby, we'll see you until next time.
Bye.